Let's have a look at the vShark program and step ourselves through the process of running it. I would like to mention that this is the API edition of the software, and the use of YouTube's API gives the program excellent operating stability. If you're wanting to use a proxy, you're able to do so by going to the extended menu items and clicking Use Proxy. You are now able to type in the proxy you wish to use. When using proxies, it is important for you to know how your provider allows you to use them. Some will require you to enter a user ID and password, and others require you to authorize the IP of the computer you are using it on via a dashboard that they provide. So once you enter a proxy into vShark, you'll be asked whether you need to provide further information or not. So let's enter in a simulated proxy and see. Now when we press the OK button, vShark comes back and asks whether we need to enter in further information. If you do need to put in your user and password combination, then click Yes, and the program will allow you to do so. Otherwise, click No and continue on with the rest of the vShark setup. We now need to address the three types of settings that must be filled out for each run. First is the user settings, which requires you to enter the name, email address that you purchased the program with, and your license key. Once you are finished entering this data, just click the Save Settings button. This information should only need to be entered the first time you run the software. The next step is to set the general settings, which will detail the information about the account you will be uploading the videos to. The first two items are the Google email address and password used for the YouTube account you are about to use. The next two items are the API client ID and the API secret that will be given to you when you set the YouTube API for this account. The next box is where you'll create a project name. The project name is important to make descriptive. This is because once you have used vShark to upload videos, the next time you run the program, it will display an option to create a new project or to reload a previous project. If you select a previous project, you are presented with a drop-down showing you all the saved projects. This will allow you to reload a project and make alterations to continue from where you left off. If you don't fill this in now, the program will ask you for the project name when you save the settings. The next option is to select if you want the videos uploaded in this run to be unlisted or public. Just click on the drop-down arrow to make your choice. vShark will be spinning and creating your videos locally on your computer. The videos that you use must be in mp4 format only. The following four options will tell the program which directories to use for the intros, the primary video, the outros, and where to save the videos that are created. So to do this, we would click on the appropriate button, navigate to the directory to use, and select it. At this point, we've completed the general settings, so we need to click the Save Settings button. We now need to enter the SEO settings. The first area is where we enter the information that we want used for our description. There are two tokens that can be used in this area: %% title %% and %% user URLs %%. The title token will be replaced with the title of the video that is currently being created. The user URLs token will be replaced by the URLs that we'll be entering shortly. Advanced users can also use spin tags in the description area. Using spin tags is a course unto itself, so we will not be discussing it in this tutorial. vShark will be adding additional text after the information you put in this area for SEO purposes. The second area is where you will put the list of titles to be used for the videos you want created. Usually you can use a list of keywords. Remember that the program will be making a video for each title, so don't go adding 1,000 titles in here. Just put in enough for doing this one session, which generally should be less than 100 videos. The third area is used for metadata stuffing of your videos. The process is similar to stuffing data in images, but in this case, we are going to be putting it in the video. Typically, you would want to use the list of keywords you entered for the titles, but having this separate area allows you to create your own list if you desire. The fourth section is for any additional tags to be used when uploading the video to YouTube. We say additional tags as the program is already going to create tags for your video while going through its SEO process. So anything you enter here will be in addition to those. You're able to use the title and user URLs tokens in this area to make sure they are part of the tags. The final area is where you can put the list of URLs you want to use. Many people use advanced SEO methods like silos or link chains with their videos. By entering the URLs to those videos or websites that they want to link to, these URLs will be dispersed throughout the automatically created SEO data. Once you are satisfied with all the data you have entered in the SEO section, click the Save Settings button. You are now ready to run the program, so you need to press the Run Program button. As it is running, it will display which video it is working on out of a total number of titles that you entered. This information is just to let you know where it is at. Each video goes through a number of steps, and you will see what it is doing on the current video in this area here. You will normally just minimize this window while it is running, but you can always take a look at it once in a while to see exactly where it is at. And that's it. The program will now complete all the processes that it must go through to create and upload all of the videos. The SEO process that has been built into vShark is so powerful that it will just destroy most other videos with no other work necessary.